Hello, this is Gerald Johan van Waas with another demonstration of sound-informed combination. So the sounds and letters that you can hear and recognize in words can also be recognized in the forms of the objects that they are presenting, simply because they follow certain rules that makes it also happen that we could actually also learn to recognize these forms better. It's the letters combine, and that's why you cannot exactly say like, okay, this letter is this form or this letter is that form. No, there is an order, a numerical order, and these orders are presented in a frame that can be recognized. So it's more like, yeah, just imagine the right position in the frames of space and time and adaptation, how much we see and how much we don't see, and you know more or less, you can estimate more or less what the words mean simply by following the rules of these directions that you can find in these letter combinations. And in the last video I already had a brief example of the word choral, and that was also brief because it was that kind of estimation. And I go back to that one and I go a bit deeper into it, because the estimations can make somewhat like the puzzle, as you suggest, that yeah, okay, that letter is more or less that letter is more or less that. If we combine them, it is more or less that. That kind of estimation directs your mind into the right combinations, and the more the better you sense actually the way how they behave together, the letters how they behave together, the more the right position on the right combinations appear for you. So within the word choral, you had the breaking up of in an estimated area, and this estimation, the better I do this estimation, the better of course I will have the form in the end. The OA is the going from the area of the environment to an area of objectivity. That makes a connection to these objective forms, which via L will make a form out of it. They will release a form. They will show a form at the end. That's how the letters work, how these letters combinations work. But if I go deeper into it, the C is actually not just the estimation, as you can see from here to here, in this kind of breaking point as it should be. It would have been better if I indeed have it at the top of it, and I say like, okay, here the estimation is, and here are the connection points. So it was a little bit the other way around, so I will do that, and I will show the connection points also a little bit better. It's not exactly the choral yet, but it's already going more and more clear towards that direction. So I have a better estimation. I have this better estimation from the O, and I go to an arrangement that is more centralized, that I have centralized idea. Okay, this hangs together. So I will get an idea that I start from something that grows out of an environment, breaks open like a fractal a little bit, with connected further and spreading itself further. The connections, the chords, let's say, they are there. So you have a lot of words in these estimations that somewhat hang together. So I didn't have the chords there, but the coordination that you can sense there is there. From choral to choral with CH is even breaking it even more up into a space, so that you have space and that is order is getting an order in space, so that the choral, you can still sense the choral of the but it's more open, and there is an interconnection via the R, and there's a manifestation of a form in the end, just in the same way. So the core, there's where it starts from. This go to the choral, actually, from the what you had before, and then the choral combinations that are connected in space. So here are a lot of connections that easily are associated in your mind, that you have. You start from a core, go to the choral, have the owl at the end, the breaks it open into a larger space, the k breaks it open in a larger space, and the choral, as you know, is formed. That's an estimation. It's an estimation, not more than that. But the better you can do these estimations, the better it also will completely represent what it is. The choir will acquire the harmonies that are going from a chord that makes it hang together, breaks it open in interconnections, and have harmony and sound at the end that rings a bell to have this effect of more harmony, more hanging together, and a more more hanging together in the space, a little bit like that. That kind of estimations still is presented here as an estimation, but that's what you do actually by in your mind, is when you hear a word, the estimation gets you into a certain direction of harmonies, of breaking open, of hanging together, losing itself, and all the other words that are somewhat similar, they can, you can make a puzzle from there as well. So that from core to the choral, to the choral, to the choir, it can all be interconnected if you wish, and that would make even a nice picture in the end. This was very loose. This was a presentation that was a bit lazy, but I think you can get the picture in the end. Anyhow, I didn't want to make it too complex. I didn't want to make it too long. So this short video was just another demonstration, not the best one, because it could have been more exact. But okay, it's just it is what it is, as an estimation, and I hope that it presented itself well as a way how our mind tries to estimate it, and that kind of estimation was my intention to present in this video. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and you can see the list of all the other demonstrated words at that short URL. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like. Thanks again. Bye bye.